Meadow Lane is where last season's greatest FA Cup adventure really took off a year ago. Notts County were Havant and Waterlooville's second-round victims then. And Alfie Potter, who went on to claim a Havant goal at Anfield in round 4, is now part of the Kettering town team that will attempt to embarrass the League Two side again. Notts manager Ian McParland has injury problems. 17-year-old Nat Wedderburn only arrived at the club on Thursday from Stoke on loan. Notts have one of the worst home records in their Division 2. Kettering have already beaten League 2 Lincoln City. Mark Rawle, just recalled from loan, makes his first appearance of the season. Potter, who's still only 19, joined Kettering in the summer. Is he back to haunt Notts County again? Clapham, broken the challenge of Potter. Turned into space, good work by Jamie Clapham, and Butcher was there. If anything might have taken it away from Canham. Came last off a Kettering head, it is a corner. Well, Richard Butcher has got such a reputation for poaching goals from midfield, and Jamie Clapham did so well there to feed him. Awkward for the goalkeeper, didn't really get it, a good punch, but a fantastic save. Somehow smuggled off the line. Still problems for Kettering. In truth, I don't think he did get a touch. I think he was helped out by the defender on the goal line, and I think that defender was his centre forward, Eyston Christie. Edwards. Dempster's clearance. Potter. That's a lovely ball, and Christie's onside here. Chance for Eyston Christie. Big chance. He doesn't need telling, but freed by a very astute ball from Alfie Potter. He really didn't make the most of the opportunity, had to hit the target, and didn't. They recognise the facial features of Mark Cooper, his father Terry. Great left back for Leeds United, never won the FA Cup with Leeds. Bukar took on a little bit too much there. Forrester's found Clapham. Oh, intercepted by Potter. Salkin's made a run ahead of him, and he's got a great chance here. And Kettering Town take the lead. Brett Salkin. 18 minutes gone. And the Blue Square Premier side are threatening another upset at Meadow Lane. Timed his run perfectly. And although Russell Holt could take some of the pace off the shot, he couldn't keep it out. Lovely timing of the pass from Potter, and Salkin, who was waiting and waiting, managed to slide it in. Westcott. All the big men are still in there. Giegan, oh, completely miscued. He's got it back to Westcott somehow. Now is that handball by Clapham? Linesman had a fantastic view. Darren Deadman looks at Stephen Cook, the official on the far side, and he says no. And he did turn away from the ball. There's nothing deliberate about it. Giegan, only as far as Forrester. Canham standing his ground, finding Smith. It's a dangerous ball. This is Forrester. Great chance for Canham, 1-1. Notts County reply. Sean Canham sweeping it in after some really good work by the substitute Jay Smith. And then Forrester with the guile. And Canham was onside. Clever turn by Jamie Forrester. And an instant finish from Sean Canham. And Notts County needed that. Header on is by Christie. Salkin is there. Forced forward by Rawle. He's got to the ball first. Westcar. Oh, off the line somehow. Not sure that Thompson knew a great deal about it, but he smuggled it away. And Tommy Jashin can throw them too. Overhead kick from Rawls. Good effort, wasn't it? Mark Rawls only returned to the club on Friday after a spell on loan at Redditch United. He scored some goals there recently. Miles Weston to Jamie Clapham, searching cross. Branson's header didn't get the job done. Facey, terrific save. Cannon. It's a real escape for Kettering Town, and 4 marks to Lee Harper, their goalkeeper. The real chance there fell to Delroy Facey. And he just shut out the line at the near post, and in fairness to Sean Canham, it was behind him and difficult to control. But a reprieve for the heart of a Kettering defence that were embarrassed by the quality of Clapham's cross. Ian McParland's the man in charge of Notts County. Very popular striker here in his playing days. Just in by Jashin. Westcott. Marner trying to turn. Looking for Westcott again. All in slow motion for a moment. Here they come again with Seddon. It's a good cross, chance for Marner! Ooh, and chance to make a name for himself. Mark Cooper knows how close that was. Jean-Paul Marner. And Senegal borne forward from a really good cross by Gareth Seddon. One last chance maybe for Exodus Giegan to leave his mark on this match. His towering throws have been a feature of it. This might just be the last of them. Reached Dempster, but he was backing in, and that's the last action. They'll have to do it all over again the week after next at the A-Line Arena. Nothing between Notts County and Kettering Town, who led for 16 minutes of the first half. Both have ifs and buts and maybes to look back on. Notts County 1, Kettering Town 1. Alfie Potter was a kind of headline act coming into the game, we know why, but he has that little bit of craft, and he played you in for the goal.
He did very well for the goal, a great ball through, and fortunate for me, I've took it, and it's gone through the legs of Holt. I'm pleased with it. Unfortunately for us, we couldn't keep a 1-0 lead, but we're happy with it, and we're going to take that momentum to the replay at home.
We're a little bit disappointed after taking the lead that we haven't gone and won it, but fair play to Notts County, they've come back, got a decent goal, and second half was not a lot to it really, and like I say, we're pleased with the replay. The chairman will be happy, get a decent crowd at our place, and hopefully try and get through.
But it was a tough game, it was a cup tie, you know, it was very dangerous with their long throws, throws a great ball in there, and it's very difficult to defend against. Credit to my boys, we got back in it. I think in chances in the second half, we've probably had 3 chances. Maybe we just shaded it, but again, it was close. That's what cup ties are all about.
So listen to Ali McCoist. They will try again a week on Tuesday, December the 9th, Kettering and Notts County. The biggest shock of yesterday was surely Eastwood's victory over Wickham, a team from the 7th tier of English football, 2-0 winners over the League Two leaders. Andy Kerr joined up with Nottinghamshire's Merry Men.
Eastwood Town are the lowest ranked side left in the competition. Today, the clubhouse was packed, fans and officials hoping for that big draw in round 3. The pumps ran dry.
Sorry, we've sold out. Is there anything else I can get you?
Robert, what do you need from today's draw?
Well, either a glamour away tie or a winnable home tie.
We did really well yesterday, put in a great shift, and like I say, we're hoping for one of the big boys.
I want Man United, yes, supported them from a kid, you know what I mean, I like the side of football, I want to play against it.
Obviously it's a lottery, but hopefully the guys at the studio can pull us out the right team.
This is where we welcome the big boys.
But as the big boys came and went, none were paired with Eastwood.
Arsenal at home. Number 28. Plymouth Argyle.
But then...
Number 48. Notts County or Kettering. 47.
Just 12 miles separate County and Coronation Park. But potentially an East Midlands derby.
It would get the whole of Nottingham buzzing, and I think it would get a big crowd, and that local derby build-up would be fantastic in Nottingham, so really hope Notts County get through.
Big game in the East Midlands, can you do it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we beat the best of League Two yesterday. Wickham, no one else has beat Wickham this year, so see no reason why we can't go to Meadow Lane and turn them over as well, yeah.
You know, me and Russell, both ex-players in Notts County. I'm an ex-Kettering player as well, so the tie is really special now. I mean, it's even more important to me now, you know, going back to my old club if they get through. That'd be a fabulous tie, yeah.
It will indeed, whichever way it goes. Good luck to Eastwood. It might actually have been Kettering who had the better chances to win it at Notts County today.
Certainly did, and late on I think it was substitute John Pulmoni who was on the pitch and really had a great opportunity. It's a ball well delivered from the byline, and Marnie gets himself up particularly early. It's a great jump, but just doesn't quite seem to get the right contact on the ball. Heads underneath it, and the ball ends up finding its way over the top, and you can see what Paul Cooper thinks. That just might have been the one opportunity, because you always feel that for a non-league team that the best chance is in the first game, and you just wonder if the second game, you know, is going to be too far.
Well, Mark Cooper will hope, obviously, that he can get the job done at home.
It's 20 years since a Football League club last perished at Rockingham Road. But this represents dangerous territory for a team as inconsistent as Notts County. There's not much to choose, after all, between the bottom half of League Two and the upper echelons of the Blue Square Premier. Kettering also have a not-so-secret weapon, the Delap-like long throw of Exodus Go Hagen, a human sling. There are changes from the first game at Meadow Lane, with Darren Rack adding experience in midfield and Gareth Seddon presence up front. County welcome back wingers Matt Hamshaw and Miles Weston after injury. 17-year-old Nat Wedderburn on loan from Stoke anchors the midfield. And for goals, they look to Sean Canham, whose equaliser 10 days ago set up this replay. Kettering wearing black tonight because of a charity sponsorship deal. Manager Mark Cooper queries the sense of it, saying if they can't pass to each other wearing their normal red in the daylight, how on earth will they cope in black at night? Eastwood Town, the lowest ranked club still standing, will visit the winners in round 3. The Wickham Wanderers manager Peter Taylor knows all about Eastwood and about these two. Peter, how much is there, do you think, between these two clubs?
Between these two clubs, not a lot really. I think that the conference is getting stronger and stronger. Of course, there's pressure on Notts County being the favourites for the game, but no, I don't think there'll be a lot between the two teams.
Thompson. Branston. Hamshaw. Jay Smith.
Well, it's a good cross from Hamshaw there, and I was a little bit disappointed there, Roy Face, he didn't get across the front there. He's knocked it out there. I think it's gone back now to Hamshaw. To me, that's where Delroy's got to get across the front, and he's just allowing the centre-half to have a free header.
Go Hagen. Now Potter. Kettering's fans full of optimism. Alfie Potter. Now facing Weston. Facey away from Gohagen. Canham is central. Hamshaw's arriving. Facey. And Hamshaw! And Gohagen in the way. Hamshaw again. Easily within reach for Lee Harper. But Gohagen made the mistake that caused the problem and then was there to rectify it.
Yes, well, he looked poor there. Delroy Facey looked really, really powerful. But in the end, I thought Delroy was going to pick somebody out.
Meantime, Thompson flicking the ball out of the path of Seddon at the other end. It's a corner.
Game's opening up now.
Remarkably for someone his size and with his presence, Gohagen has only scored once this season, but Branston's up with him. And the header was a very good one. Seddon on the end of the corner.
Well, that was a great delivery. Absolutely great delivery there. Just outside the 6-yard box. Good header. Jay Smith, I think it is there, that's got the ball away. Good position for him.
Take two. This time a little deeper. Weston spinning away from Yashin, who brought him down with something akin to a rugby tackle. On the halfway line.
Yeah, there was plenty of cover there, so that should just be a yellow card. But they knew the danger of Weston there getting away, and he would have been away as well.
Ian McFarland is a former Kettering player. Played briefly here under Gary Johnson's management. Edwards only as far as Seddon. Gareth Seddon. And Hunt spread himself. Poor clearance though, only as far as Alfie Potter. Game's warming up.
Yeah, against Seddon, I like the look of Seddon. I think he makes good runs. Here he is on the edge of the box here. Beats with a nice bit of disguise. Powerful shot, great block from Clapham, I think it is. Potter's now got a chance. Got to hit the target.
Seddon will chase. Two defenders to deal with. Now three as Edwards comes in. No, he didn't appear to the naked eye necessarily to take the ball. Scott Matheson shook his head. Branston clears to touch, but a talking point certainly.
Well, again, I thought Seddon made a good run, had the ball under control. Maybe I would have thought Edwards was a bit too aggressive there in that position. So, OK, nobody had the ball at that particular time, but to me, he's just a little bit too aggressive there. Had to be very, very careful.
Now Hunt as Wedderburn. Smith. Westcar. Chance! Straight at Russell Holt.
Well, that's good goalkeeping. I think he should have scored, and he's done well to stand up here. A lot of people would have gone down there, and he's done well to stand up, Westcar. And unfortunately, his left foot wasn't as strong as it should have been.
Keeping warm in the frozen wastes of Northamptonshire. Potter. Solcon. Westcar challenging. Suddenly Holt is becoming a busy goalkeeper.
Yes, I think Kettering are looking much more dangerous. Great little move here. Still a bit of finishing needed there, but he couldn't get enough bend on it. But Holt is keeping busy, and I think Kettering looks favourites to score at the minute.
Facey. Smith. Weston. Jay Smith. Oh, lovely effort! Jay Smith scores his first goal in nearly 2 years, and what a fine strike it was too.
Well, it wasn't just the strike, it was the move. The move came from playing from the back, nicely controlled through midfield, out to the left winger. This is just the last bit of it. This is still good play from Weston, though. Nice and patient, didn't want to give the ball away. Played it in lovely for Jay Smith and hit it one touch. And it's an unstoppable shot. Great effort. It's the first long shot tonight that's gone under the bar.
Here's Seth finding Westcar. Nearly an equaliser.
Yeah, well, again, I think the front two, to be fair, of Kettering are looking more dangerous than the front two of Notts County.
Not beyond the promised one additional minute at the end of this first period. Seddon.
he's been, for me, the best player on the park. He's been a real handful.
But it's Notts County who lead at the interval through Jay Smith's splendid goal late in the half. It came after Kettering had nearly taken the lead themselves. Far from over, though, this second round replay. Stay with us for the second half. It's Kettering Town 0, Notts County 1. Welcome back to the A-Line Arena, or Rockingham Road if you prefer, where Jay Smith's goal means Notts County are in front against Kettering in this second round replay in the FA Cup sponsored by E.ON. The winners will welcome Eastwood Town in the third round. Notts County in claret and blue, Kettering managed by Mark Cooper in black. Back to the taker. Solkan! It's a very fine equaliser. Solkan, who put Kettering in front of Meadow Lane 10 days ago, draws them level at Rockingham Road tonight.
Well, it's a great header. First of all, it's a long throw. Now all of a sudden he's got to be calm. Couple of touches, cross it into danger areas. Solkan's got in a great position there. Got across. I think it's Weston that's marking him. That might have been the weakness. But he's got across. Good header. Too powerful.
Saluted by the manager, Mark Cooper, on the touchline. Kettering are back in business. Through one of the nearly men of football. Began at Arsenal. Hopes of a career at that level were dashed. Had to move by Rushden and Diamonds to Kettering Town. And now he's earning headlines in his own right. Here is Solkan. Boucard finding Rack. Yashin. Westcar. And Seddon! It's 2 in 90 seconds for Kettering. And they've turned this replay on its head.
Well, that was some terrific play, I've got to say. That was a really, really controlled football. And he needed a lot of finishing there, and that was a brilliant finish. But some excellent play. Great forward ball, great touch from Westcard. Seddon's still got a bit to do. He's hit it early. So I think Holt would have been a little bit unsighted there. But it's a great strike, great power. Very, very good team goal.
Boucard looking for Seddon. Westcar's well found. Gareth Seddon again. Solkan!
Again, that was top play there from Kettering. Very, very good play. Got enough bodies in the box to score goals.
Potter. Kettering ball. Wedderburn conceding the corner. Branston!
Again, it's all about the delivery. Goalkeeper can't come in that position there. Branston's shown his strength and height. But again, good position there from Hampshire.
20 minutes to play, and it's Ian McFarland with the problems. Clapham. Edwards. Facey. Trying to tee it up. And it nearly worked.
There you go. This is the strength of Delroy there. You can't get the ball off him now. OK, that would have been a bit spectacular. It might have been a free kick, but that was unlucky. That, again, a good first header. Delroy's got to hit the target.
We're Daly. Facey. There's Forrester. It comes for Weston. Some reasonably desperate defending. Almost there. Salcombe to Eisden Christie. As Kettering seek the grand finish, which Christie so nearly provided.
Again, a lovely little ball from Salcombe there. Christie there, as he's had a little look, took his time, trying to chip it in the far post, and great save in the end from Holt. Good quality that.
Trying to eat up some time. There, into straight to Rack. Westcar. Oh, fired across the face.
Well, that was excellent play from Kettering there. Patient play to save a little bit of time, but then get there for the danger area. Great ball.
A knowing wink from a manager who knows what it's like to reach the third round of the FA Cup. He's managed it twice in the last 3 seasons with Tamworth. And now Kettering Town are on the brink of a similar achievement. There's the whistle. It's Kettering's night. Kettering Town and Mark Cooper through to the third round of the FA Cup for the first time in 17 years. Rockingham Road is rocking like it hasn't rocked in many a long year. Just 84 seconds between the goals that won this tie for the Poppies. Brett Salcombe's header, quickly followed by Gareth Seddon's decisive drive, cancelling out Jay Smith's first half effort for County. Kettering now entertain Eastwood Town, guaranteeing at least one non-league side will make it through to round 4 of this season's FA Cup. It's finished Kettering Town 2, Notts County 1.
Nice to get a goal and nice to get the win.
Yeah, it was brilliant. You know, everything that I thought about happening this morning when I woke up happened. You know, it's brilliant for the club and the fans. You know, we've got a good tie now in the third round against Eastwood. So, you know, we've got to approach it exactly the same. But yeah, it was a brilliant win tonight for us.
We went a goal behind against the run of play and changed the team talk a little bit. But tremendous effort second half from the players. I thought we came out and were comfortable in the end.
Defending was not good enough, you know, and that's what's cost us the game. Then you're chasing it after that and maybe trying to force it too much instead of keep, well, you know, playing a passing game. But that's what's cost us the game.
We like to entertain, you know, keep everyone on the edge of their seats, and you know, hopefully the fans are going happy tonight. And we look forward to Eastwood Town at home in the third round.
We've got to approach it exactly the same way as we approach Lincoln and Notts County. You know, we can't take anything lightly. And I think, you know, if both teams turn up on the night, you know, it's going to be a good game, and you know, hopefully we'll shade it and get through to the fourth round.
And that's a nice distraction.
Definitely, yeah. I want Man United myself, so because that's where I'm from, so it'll be brilliant.
His wish may come true yet. They play Eastwood. They played well, didn't they, Kettering?
Surprisingly well, I have to say. I think their composure the whole game, even when they went one down, they kept it. They looked confident, and the winning goal deserved to win any match.
Yeah.
I really liked a little bit of movement. We'll see it a bit later on.
We will indeed. Actually, they made, to be fair, although they went behind towards half-time, they made the brighter start and had a couple of interesting situations.
Yeah, well, as Holly said, I thought they were the better side, played composed football for a non-league side, and you know, I thought it was an entertaining watch. As you say, they had chances, a couple of penalty shouts that we saw early on, and weren't sure whether they were given. You know, we'll have to credit the Kettering players here, because as Seddon gets the ball and he's barged into by Edwards, and in fairness, none of the Kettering players really appeal for anything. Maybe, you know, seeing it again, you'll think, you know, I've seen those given. This one's Westcott, who probably a little bit too honest there, stays on his feet, goes into acute angle. Now, I think if this is Cristiano Ronaldo or somebody in the Premier League, they go down there and maybe get the player sent off and get a penalty. So
I don't know why you picked Cristiano Ronaldo at
well,
random
sometime
there.
has done a few of those.
They got some handles on the side of the shorts, haven't they?
Yeah, the goal when it came was a little bit of league football quality from Jade Smith, yeah?
Yeah, it's a very good move, probably the best move they produced all match. A great little bit of link play, decent passing move into the midfield, up to the centre forward who lays it off. Now one touch out wide, and they show good balance in their side here. And Jay Smith, who scores this, he links here, gets it, and this is the bit that Robbie and I both like. He sees the runner go past him and just drops off backwards a square. And this is a clever bit. He steps across it and then strikes it. Because if he'd have stayed straight on, that's the hardest ball to hit. So his body movement to the side gave him that chance to hit that wonderful strike. And he was a bit unfortunate. A little bit earlier on he struck one, but beautiful goal that.
Yeah, clipped it off the underside of the bar. So 1-0 at half-time. Yeah. To be fair to Mark Cooper, he said they had to change their tactics slightly, and they came out and were worth a very quick turnaround.
Yeah. Just wonder if he had to lift the players, give them the belief, because they played so well and gone a goal behind, but the way they came back into the game, and it was deserved. Two quality finishes, I have to say. The first one comes from a cross-field. I particularly like the way this gets headed out. What a composure that we talked about for this side. Takes a touch, sets himself up, delivers, and it's Brett Solkin who comes in, who apparently is the longest-serving player, been there, played over 200 games for the club. Does really well just to step inside the defender there and brings them back level, and then they're off, and this is, as Holly said, was a really good finish. The front two really combined well all day. Westcott into Gareth Seddon. See the movement from Seddon just as the ball goes over, strike, hard and low past the keeper, deserved goal, and you can see what it meant to them.
And 84 seconds between the two goals only, so you've gone from perhaps thinking this might not be our night to this could well be our night.
Well, all they needed was that first goal, because I think that their play deserved it. The second they got it, that's when the momentum switched, and to be honest, they kept their composure. We were worried about them dropping off a little bit, but to be honest, they only had one more chance after that, and we're going to see it. It's a fantastic block from probably the second best Notts County move all night. A great little bit of ball in, and
it's the fullback Dempster, isn't he?
Dempster, that's it. Oh, what
concentrated.
What I liked about it, he was outnumbered.
Yeah.
And you could see him. He called in a midfield player, but he didn't overcommit himself, because he could see it was going past the first fella, and to get across and block that, if he wouldn't have touched that, I think he would have scored. You know, so brilliant.
Absolutely, well played all.